So you're looking to move to City of Largo in 2023? Well, in this video, I talk things pro and con of moving to and living in City of Largo. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Living with Dee. And if this is your first time, please press that thumbs up button and show us some love because we bring you community videos all throughout Central Florida, Greater Orlando, Tampa, and Tampa Bay area. And today's video is all about City of Largo, the pro and con of moving to and living in City of Largo. Now, before I get into it, please understand this is just my take for the pro and con. A pro to me could be a con to you could be a pro to me. So what I really want you to take with this video is that what works for you and your family, because your situation could be completely different from my situation. So take it with a pinch of salt or sugar or however they say it over here. So the number one pro, in my opinion, for living in City of Largo is the cultural and entertainment option. Now, Largo offers a lot of vibrant art and cultural scene. The city is home to the Largo Cultural Center, which hosts a lot of concerts, theaters, and some performances, art exhibitions, and other cultural activities throughout the year. As a matter of fact, I am shooting this right outside the Largo Cultural Center, located right across or right adjacent to the Largo Central Park. Now let's talk about the next pro of moving to and living in Largo. The other pro of moving to and living in City of Largo is that Largo provides for good amenities and recreational activities. The city is home to numerous parks, nature preserves, and recreational facilities, and it gives the local residents a lot of opportunities to just come down and do a lot of outdoor activities, you know, some sports and leisure. I'm shooting this at the City of Largo Central Park, and it has a lot of things. They have a kids play area right behind me. You have nice walking trails. You also have cabana that you can rent out and do a little barbecue, and make sure to call me when you do that. Now let's talk about the next pro of moving to and living in Largo. So the other pro of moving to and living in Largo is its central location. Now it's very conveniently located in the Tampa Bay area. It's very easy to commute to Tampa, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, or the Bel Air area. And also the average median price in terms of single family home is a lot less when you compare that to the other neighboring towns. The average median price at the time of the shoot of this video was $360,000. The average sold price was about $340,000 to $350,000. So making it a lot more affordable when you compare to St. Petersburg, Clearwater, or the Bel Air area. Now that the pro is done, let's talk about the con of moving to and living in City of Largo. So one of the major cons of moving to and living in City of Largo is the traffic congestion. Now I said that in the beginning as a pro because of its central location, that you can get easy access to Tampa Bay areas. But for the same reason, you know, the traffic during the morning hours and the late afternoon, early evening could also be a nightmare. And in this day and age where a lot of people work from home, it may or may not work. And that's why I always say a pro to you could be a con to me and a con to you could be a pro. So it really depends upon your situation of what it is. If you work from home, traffic may not be such a big deal. But if you have to go to the downtown Tampa, or when you're coming from the downtown Tampa from your office to the Largo, it could be an issue. So that is something to keep in mind. Now let's talk about the next con of moving to and living in City of Largo. So one of the other cons of moving to and living in Largo is that you have limited beach access. Though Largo is located on the Gulf Coast, it does not really have a direct beach access. So the resident would have to actually just drive down a little bit down the road to the Clearwater or the Indian Rocks Beach or to St. Petersburg Beach, but that is something that they would have to do. So this is something to keep in mind. So even though you are close to the water, you're just not right at the beach. Now let's talk about the last con of moving to and living in Largo. of the other corner moving to and living in Largo is the weather. You know, it's nice, beautiful, hot, and oh my God, how humid it is today. And it's great. But you know what? The next minute, it could be raining like no other tomorrow. Now, that is very common for all the coastal areas. And when the hurricane season hits, this is something to keep in mind. You need to make sure that you are always prepared. You also have to have, if your property is in a flood zone, which could be the case for most of the coastal areas because they're low-lying, that you have to get that extra flood insurance. So that is something to keep in mind. I hope my video brings in a lot of value. And if they do, please make sure to press that thumbs up button. Show us some love. We also are TikToking and Instagramming, so make sure to check us out. Until the next community video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.